Greetings, fellow adventurers. This video is to go through some of the more technical specs of the Kit Kube system. I've got 3 different sizes. I've only brought 2 sizes with me today on the trail for this adventure. This is a small size, 6.5 and 6.5 dimensions on the width. And then half of 6.5 is 3.25. That's the thickness of all the cubes is 3.25. This is a medium-sized cube, and it's twice as big as the small. The idea being that you could fit 2 small in the same space as a medium. The large size one is about this size, so you can layer up a large one, say on top of this, and it would have the same footprint as these cubes here. And again, once you stack them up on top of each other and create 2 layers, the 3.25 plus 3.25 adds up to 6.5, which is the same height and width as the small and the medium, so you can fill up the space. This tail case demonstrates that really well, where 2 small cubes have the same dimensions as 1 large cube. They're all 13 inches wide. This bag is only 12 inches this wide, so it still works out. The other nice thing about the soft-sided packing cubes is you can overstuff them or understuff them depending on what it takes to make it fit, or depending on what it is you need to have in the cube. You don't have to fill it, and it'll take up less space because it can collapse. That's a nice feature for making things fit. I wanted to spend a little time on the materials involved in the Kit Kubes. So as you can see, there's a dual set of zippers, so you can open your stuff from either direction. Say, for example, I just want to get to this inner tube right here. I can just open up the zipper that allows me to pull that out without having to open up the entire lid. This is an oversized zipper, so it's bigger than it needs to be, so therefore it's stronger. The zippers also have just a single cord on them, no lever. This is best for zipping around corners very quickly, and that's why I designed it, so that it just has the cord on there, and it's got a nice fob on the end, so it's glove friendly for motorcycle users to be able to get a hold of even when they have their glove on. Each one has at least 1 handle on it. The medium-sized one has a handle on the long side as well on the short side, because sometimes this is the way it drops into a pannier and you can access it by pulling the handle out. This is a rather heavy kit, and these things have been tested so that these handles will not rip off even when you have a heavy kit and you get somewhat an abusive load on the handle. The material itself is a 600 denier polyester that also has a polyurethane coating on the inside to make it water resistant. Of course, the zippers and the seams would eventually leak water in a submersion situation, but this is something you can pour water on and not have to worry about it getting inside if there's a unintended leak or it's raining out. And you know, they're heavy duty enough to drop on the ground and treat a bit roughly. If something happens, you don't have to worry about that. So, and then finally, another material is the clear PVC window, which is a big hit with my customers because they like being able to have a set of these and immediately go, okay, that's my water pump kit, that's my emergency overnight kit. You can immediately see what the contents of the kit are and identify which kit that is. And the PVC, this has all been tested. I've put this in the freezer and crumpled it up. I put it in the oven to 180, 200 degrees and made sure that these materials would hold up to a wide range of temperature extremes. So very proud of the materials and the design of the Kit Kube, and I think it'll hold up for any adventure that you choose to use them on.